Full moon in Capricorn at 11 degrees tomorrow, okay, 7:38 a.m. This moon is impacting all of us, but especially my cardinal signs. That's my Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Gang, gang. All right, the sun is opposite the moon. That's what happens when there's a full moon. So this lunation, that's just a fancy term for full moon or new moon or moon cycle, is about the balance between home and family, right? Cancer is the home. Capricorn is, not home and family and professional goals and work. Cancer is the home and family. Capricorn is the work and, the legacy, okay? So it's a work-life balance. Are you pouring too much into your work? Are you not pouring enough into your family? Like, could you pour more into your work? Are you too tied to your family? Those kind of things. Those are some themes that could arise. Also, Capricorn is all about ambition and discipline and success, right? And responsibility. It's a good time to check in with your 2023 goals if you set them, or intentions, as I like to say, and see where you are. Have you landed any of the things that you said you were going to do? If you haven't, it's okay. All right. It's a marathon, not a sprint, but it's just good to kind of readjust yourself, get right back on that path. Now, also, we want to make sure we're climbing the right mountain. That's what I said in the Capricorn horoscope. But are you on the right mountain as you're making that ascent to the top? Like, are you on the right goal track? Do you need to realign, readjust, or completely switch paths, okay? The full moon is trine Jupiter in Taurus and sextile Saturn in Pisces. This is lovely because this is bringing an optimistic vibe and one of hope. There's also like a determination there with Saturn to kind of stick to your plans. So again, checking in on those goals. And then also your legacy. What do you want it to be? Capricorn is about the long game, right? Capricorn is not, again, it's the marathon, not the sprint, okay? So this is not something that's going to happen overnight, right? Capricorn is like, it's a slow grind. So I don't want you guys thinking, yes, nothing happens overnight, really, especially not with Capricorn. All right, my Capricorns know what I'm talking about. We got to grind our ass off to see the results. It takes time, and there can be some delays, but the thing is to not get discouraged and to stay the path, or as my friend says, stick to the script, okay? Venus is square Uranus in the background. Yes, slow and steady. So there can be an energy of like instability and uncertainty. Venus is our relationships, it's our money, it's love. So there can be some kind of feelings of anxiety around those topics. Mars is also square Uranus in the background. So there can be just like an anxious tension of Mars is your drive, you wanting to do something, but not being sure about what action to take, and not even really being sure about what you want to do, right? But just kind of feeling antsy. But this too shall pass. That's what I say about every transit. The moon is opposite Mercury. We kind of just talked about this. So that can create confusion in your thinking and communication, right? You may find yourself in a tug of war between emotion and logic, or just uncertain of how you like a brain fog, what you're thinking and how you're feeling. So it's a good time to journal your feelings, or like even meditate, right? Okay. The full moon is about releasing, letting go. All right, I did say Capricorn likes control. Capricorn wants order and structure, but sometimes we have to let go of the control, right? Sometimes we have to trust in the universe. I always say that you can't force. Sometimes the strongest form of action is surrender, all right? So I think with Jupiter and Taurus and Pisces and Saturn and Pisces, it's kind of also about surrendering. I'm going to get into all the zodiac signs, okay? Let's see. Also, Capricorn is about traditions, and sometimes our tie to the past can be holding us back. Like, where do we need to break free of these traditions and these old ways of thinking, okay? How do we need to let those go? Now, I'm going to go through all the signs. I'm going to start with Capricorn. Taurus, you'll be towards the end. Okay? All right, so Capricorn, you guys, I'm going to go in order this time so I don't confuse everybody. All right. Jennifer, send that message as soon as I finish so I don't get distracted, okay? I'll answer that. Capricorn, the full moon illuminates your first house of self. It's all about you. All right, you're the star of the show. You're the main character energy. What do you really want? Are you holding on to dreams that other people have for you? Or are your aspirations truly your own? It's time to get real with yourself. You're the one ultimately living your life, right? So you have to be happy with whatever dreams and decisions that you make. Also, you don't want to spend your precious time climbing the wrong mountain, Cap. Okay, Capricorn gang, where you at? Sagittarius. Oh, no, we're doing Aquarius. Sorry, you guys, almost did it again. We're going in order. We're doing Aquarius. The full moon illuminates your 12th house of subconscious. It's time to check in with your mental health. Are you in a good space as far as your mind and spirit goes? Don't be afraid to unplug and decompress for a bit. Like, take a break, tune in with yourself, self-care, journaling, just kind of going with the flow. Like, taking a little, what's the Four of Swords in the tarot? You guys know that, like, little lie down, take rest. That's what my yoga teacher used to say. So it's a good time to kind of chill out. Pay attention to your dreams, as they could give you the answers that you're seeking. All right, Aquarius? You guys almost messed up again, but we got it. Pisces. Okay, the full moon illuminates your 11th house of friendships. Are there some besties that you need to spend less time with? And that's no disrespect, right? Sometimes you're just on a different trajectory than your friends. Is your network pushing you towards your dreams? Capricorn is all about networking, so make sure your social groups are helping you achieve your goals. It's time to come up with a plan to make your wishes a reality. Or even Pisces, just check in with those wishes to see if they still resonate. Are your dreams still the same? All right, Aries, let's go. The full moon lights up your 10th house of career and public legacy. Now, the Capricorn full moon is about like checking in with your 5-year plan. Like, where do you want to go? How are you going to get there? Sure, you've got goals, right? But what are you doing to reach them? How are you going to achieve them? Do you need to go after a new position? Do you need to angle for a promotion? Do you need to start a business? Level up, okay? All right, Aries, maybe a hobby also has the potential to turn into some kind of profession, because you got a lot of stuff going on in the 5th house with that Leo energy, okay? Taurus, the full moon shines a light in your 9th house. That's the house of beliefs, okay? That's also the house of travel, Taurus, so you may be feeling like you want to book a flight, but do you need to release old, outdated beliefs and just thoughts? And it could be anything like religion or just how you see the world. Capricorn is all about tradition, but maybe it's time to create your own traditions. Don't just fall into peer pressure from dead people, as I said before, which is what tradition is. Step outside of your comfort zone. I know Taurus kind of likes to go with the flow, but if you feel like switching paths when it comes to your professional life, this is a great time to do so, okay? Just something to think about for my Taurus bulls. All right, Gemini, the full moon in your 8th house of transformation is putting the spotlight on some of your fears and toxic behaviors. There could be an ending, because this is also the house of endings and beginnings. But again, this doesn't have to be dramatic. This could be a situation where you're letting go of a mindset that no longer resonates, that no longer works for you, okay? Also, the 8th house is debt and other people's money. So are you being financially responsible? This is a good time to like check in on your finances. Capricorn is all about the money, honey. Take inventory of your debt and your shared resources. Maybe you need to get on a budget and straighten things out, or maybe you just need to be aware of where your money is going. Okay, Gemini? All right, Cancer. Happy birthday, Cancer. Okay, the full moon illuminates your 7th house of partnerships. This is a relationship check-in, all right? How are your relationships doing? One-on-one. Okay, are they built to last? Are they long-term? Are they healthy? Are you happy? These are all the things you're asking yourself. The Capricorn moon is testing the foundations of these partnerships, Saturn, right? Just because you have history with someone doesn't mean that they are right for you in this current moment. Again, I'm not saying y'all gonna break up, okay? But we did say a lot of people are breaking up. Relationship issues sometimes arise, and it's for you to work through these challenges. And also maybe you need to see if you can depend on your partner, right? Capricorn wants somebody reliable and stable. All right. Leo, the full moon shines in your 6th house of health. The 6th house is like your house of work, your daily routines, your habits. How are you managing your work and your wellness, okay? Do you need to let go of some unhealthy things that you're doing? Do you need to work out more? I always say this with the 6th house, but even also, do you need to just have like a mental health walk? That's what I take as you know, health is wealth. So if something is bringing too much stress into your life, then, you know, maybe it's time for you to let it go. I also want to say that with Capricorn in the 6th house, this could be like a workaholic energy. So make sure you're having a balance, all right? If you're unhappy with your daily routines, it's time to adjust them. Make sure to take time to rest. Okay, where are my Virgos? Virgo. The full moon illuminates, your 5th house of pleasure. Oh, we love it. That's the house of fun. That's the house of creativity. So I'm like, are you ready to release a creative project? And I'm like, drop that mixtape. But really, like, maybe there's something that you've been working on that you've been hesitant to show to the world. Now's the time to really think about putting it out there. Or maybe you've fallen away from passions and like just hobbies and things that bring you happiness, right? It's a great time to check in with those old hobbies and even just your creativity. Find joy in your life again, all right? Also romance, Virgo. So maybe bring the romance back, okay? Libra. Hey, Libra. The full moon shines in your 4th house of home and family. Like, what toxic family patterns are you holding on to? While we love our family, yes we do, even if they get on our nerves, they can pass down unhealthy patterns of behavior, right? Some toxic stuff can be wrapped up in our bloodline. Maybe you're engrossed in family drama. You're so engrossed in it that you haven't been able to pursue your own personal goals. But you know better than anyone else, Libra, that balance is key. So make sure to tap into your own goals and not just worry about your family. All right, I'm gonna start reading the comments. No. Okay, I'm doing so well. Scorpio, the full moon illuminates your 3rd house of communication. Okay, I love this in terms of letting go of self-limiting beliefs, right? So, you know, talk to yourself nice. You can have the things you desire, but first you need to open your mind up to the possibility of like actualizing your dreams, right? Believe it and you can achieve it. Also, you'll notice that you probably have a lot of great ideas and thoughts during this time, so write them down or share them with other people. Okay? Sagittarius, the full moon shines a light in your in your 2nd house of value. That's the money house. But it's also the things that you find to be important, right? The focus is on money and all the things you value, all right? It's a good time to declutter, let go of the stuff that you no longer use, things that are just taking up space. When you declutter, you free up the chi, right? Anybody into feng shui, that opens up the abundance. Now, a talent that you may just take for granted, I don't want to say take for granted, but the 2nd house can be talents that you just are like, they come easily to you. It could end up being a moneymaker for you. So maybe you lean into that. All right, I did it all.